What does it mean to be black? Or British, as a matter of fact? Is our contribution to culture any more than just football and rap? In creating this piece, that was my task, to get underneath your preconceptions and show that there's a whole world that you may be neglecting. You see, blackness and Britishness have a close connection. We're part of the fabric that weaves the tapestry of the British Isles. Deeper than the Mediterranean and longer than the Nile, our history consists of more than just slavery. I only go there when necessary. But for the most part, want to highlight the good, the great stories that are less understood, that are less heard, and for this reason don't get the recognition that they deserve. So let's start by digging into history. In about 200 AD, there was the Beachy head lady. Though not much is known about her life, we know that she was a black woman living in Roman Britain and about 30 when she died. She must have been well off because there was jewelry in her tomb and her teeth showed signs that she ate good food. Now I don't know about you, but to me that's amazing. To see that we were here long before the slave ships. And not just here, but doing well. An early sign that you can be black and excel. Because there was a time when people thought it was a curse to have this skin. Like it was the result of one of our ancestors' sin. But they didn't understand the science of melanin. Or the philosophy that, beneath it all, we're all akin. But this is the thing that Alorda Aquino was able to communicate. His autobiography paved the way for the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. Fast forward to today, and guys like me can walk free without needing a chain. Unless, I choose to buy one to look fly or whatever. But seriously, his work influenced many. And of the positive outcome, there was plenty. Like Mary Seacole, a healer and nurse in the Crimean War. Loved and respected by the soldiers she saw, she practically built a care centre straight from the floor. That's from the ground up. And though not as famous as others from her time, centuries later we can still feel her touch. Just like John Edmonston, a taxidermist at Edinburgh University. His work influenced a young Darwin to go to the Galapagos and come up with his theory of evolution. Which is why I find it amusing that writers at the time believed that we were stupid. But here's another example to disprove this. Dr. Maggie Aderin Pocock, an expert in physics and mechanical engineering. When it comes to science and technology, she's pioneering. Because through her company, Guildford Science Innovation, she's given hundreds of thousands of people a proper space education. But moving on with the demonstration. You've all heard of Meghan Markle. Probably. Definitely. But did you know that she's not the first sister to be part of British royalty? In fact, 200 years ago and 500 before that, there were 2 British queens that were at least part black. How about that? And if you think I'm lying, go online to check the facts. Their names were Queen Charlotte and Queen Philippa, both from Europe and both of African descent. And both ruled excellently in their husband's absence. Now, though their stories are now in the past tense, we all know Meghan is more than just an actress. So who knows what her future holds, or what will happen next. Like Lennox Lewis at his best, whether boxing or playing chess, he'd hit you by surprise, but was always 10 steps ahead and left you for dead. Like Othello, played by Ira Aldridge in Covent Garden in the 1800s. He broke the trend of black actors not taking that role, and in doing so showed that we're more than capable. Furthermore, he was one of the highest paid in his profession, which teaches me the lesson that no matter what I look like, if I'm good at my job, yo, I'll always be caking. So isn't it amazing? This is a short list, but it could have been so much longer. Just to emphasize how black people have made this country so much stronger. And I don't want to take anyone else's thunder, because I recognize this one sky that we're under. But just want to take this moment to celebrate all the good that we've done, and to encourage us all to go out there and strive for more. Because at the end of the day, when we're all gone, whether black, white, Asian, rich or poor, it's our kids that will gain it all. So what are you waiting for? So what are you waiting for? So what are you waiting for?